positive sentiment? Oh my god, Bobby has a crush on us. This is exciting. Oh my god. Did our nemesis just steal our pie stand? Where's our pie gone? I think they're gonna go woo-woo in a bush. This is definitely not how we deal with having like shouting confrontations in public. Behave thyselves, honestly. Hello from the void, it's Rose. Welcome back to my channel and my Apocalypse Poison Garden Legacy. So I got my butt kicked by work for the last couple of weeks, which is why once again there was a big gap, but my two big projects both went in yesterday, so I have some time. Not much, only till next week, so I'm going to try and crack through a couple videos and get them uploaded for you guys. This does mean it's been a while since I last played, but if I remember, in the last episode, Kyrie got a makeover to try and make her like fit in better in Henford, which has become her new home. Our boyfriend's mum died and we tried to go help, and his family was super rude to us, and then he was super rude to us and kind of like walked out in the middle of our date, and so we aren't really sure how things are going with them. So thank you to everyone that commented and made suggestions around how you thought Kyrie would deal with that. We're going to go play out some of those ideas just now. General consensus was that Kyrie isn't quite ready to give up on Nerium yet, so we're going to see what happens organically and then have her react to it sort of in a way that is asking for more, but also maybe a little bit desperate, I think. I think that's the direction we're going to take it, but we'll see when it happens. Whatever happens. Let's go play the game. Picking up straight after the end of the last episode, Kyrie's just finished her daily selling. It's 9:30, she's pretty cold, she's pretty hungry, and I figured rather than heading straight back home, what if, as it's night on the town, which means all the food is free, we actually head into the pub and get some bangers and mash and actually see what it's like to spend time in Henford other than just for survival. Because both with her mum and since she moved in with Nerium, Kyrie's pretty much just come in to buy and sell, and she hasn't really made any friendships. A lot of people, including that woman at the bar, are really, really mean to her. So usually she just retreats home. But if Nerium isn't going to be there for her, and she's still pretty cross about that, she's going to have to make it work on her own. And if that means sitting in the pub on a Friday night alone, eating sausages, then honestly, there's worse lives than that. Maybe we'll even get Kyrie a drink. I'm not sure she's ever had an alcoholic beverage to date, but it looks like this lady with blue hair wants to talk to us. I don't think we've met her before. Hopefully she won't be yet another instant hate for us. Ooh, a positive sentiment. Oh my god, Bobby has a crush on us and she thinks we're interesting and we think she's emotionally expressive. This is exciting. Her outfit is also terrible, but the cold weather look is cute. Maybe Bobby could be our friend. Maybe Bobby could be our first other crush. I don't know. Oh, this is so exciting. Someone that doesn't instantly hate us. I hadn't realised how starved Kyrie, but also me, have been for just positive relationships in this save. Because pretty much every time we've tried to start talking to someone, it's gone absolutely horribly. Except for Nerium, who obviously has problems of his own. So maybe we'll try and open up to Bobby. So far everything's going well, so maybe we'll explain to her how we are a hopeless romantic and we're trying to make things work with our boyfriend, and like he's going through a lot right now, but also he's really not there for us and we're kind of lonely, and do you want to get another drink, because I'm just really feeling that this is going well and I don't want this night to be over. Please Bobby, please be our friend. We've got a last exception which I feel like is going to ruin everything, but for now it seems okay. It seems okay. We've got ourselves an IPA. We have got ourselves the beginnings of a friendship. We are singing jingle bells and they are not running for the hills, which honestly in the autumn is a pretty good sign. Take it slow and become emotionally mindful. Oh my god, we need to pee pretty bad. Well, it looks like Bobby is heading off, so that went well. I really wasn't expecting that. I was really just thinking we get some free food to save our money, but instead we got a friend and we didn't piss ourselves in public yet. So this is exciting. This is a turn up for the books. And oh my god, Nerium said, Nerium, it's 1:30 in the morning. What could you possibly want at 1:30 in the morning? This is definitely not a booty call at all. But with that said, Kyrie's had a nice night. She's had a couple drinks, having never had one before, so she's probably going to be tipsy. She's probably not going to remember exactly why she's mad at him. So him turning up late at night and being like, oh babe, I just really missed you, is probably going to be enough to sway her into giving him what he is after, even if I had to tear down a wall in the house to make it so they could both get in the bed at the same time. But we're going to zoom out, leave them to that, and pick up in the morning where Kyrie for some reason is just sleeping on top of the covers, and Nerium has got up at 7 a.m. and it's just like, yeah, I'm out of here, bye, thanks for a nice night. He didn't even like, I mean, I know they can't because it's not an animation that exists in the game, but he didn't even give her a little kiss on the head. Rude. But it's okay. Kyrie's woken up happy, but oh my god, literally stepping outside and she's immediately filthy. The bright light of the sun reveals the sin on her soul. I'm joking, it's just chicken shit probably. But we have got no hatchable eggs. I'm a little bit concerned because Noodle Soup apparently is pretty old now. She is our only hen, and I think of our chicks, only one of them is a hen, possibly none of them, which means we will not have a ready supply of chickens and we're going to have to buy one, and they're expensive and we don't have much money, and oh my god. I mean, I love the grind, but also this is a little bit close to the edge because we've got bills in a couple days. We've only got like 700 simoleons and we still don't really have any furniture or anything. So yeah, we're going to be working on those errands, trying to get some more stuff to sell. I will forward wind through it all so you don't have to just sit through endless montages of me cutting flowers, binding flowers, selling flowers, but we have got to also demonstrate the passage of time because otherwise it's going to be really confusing. Right, what else do we need to do to complete this errand? We need to catch a fish. We've discussed his dreams with him. Oh no, we need to discuss them with the mayor. Kyrie, it's a long story, my family's in a pickle. No, you can't all stay here. I mean, yes, technically we live in our house, but like, you have a massive house and I do not have room for 2 toddlers and your dad who hates me. Maybe we could call back and like let Nerium know that he can come and stay with us. Or we could pretend that that's what he's asking, because I don't think Kyrie would say no to him, especially as she lives literally in his property. But I know if you say yes to that sleepover opportunity, the entire family is going to show up and we just don't have space for that, and also it wouldn't work. So maybe Nerium's had a fight with his family and he's like, oh babe, can I come stay with you for a bit? And she'd be like, oh my god, yes, we can play house, that would be so nice. So I will go set that up separately, I think. Oh, and it's the Finchwick Fair. I think we should go. I think we should go to the fair because we always used to go to the fair with our mum, and we need to sell our stuff anyway. So once we finish this bouquet, I think we will head over and do what we can. And maybe as Nerium's coming to stay with us for a bit, we'll invite him and make it as a date. I mean, he literally just invited us on a date too. I mean, we're not going to Windenburg, but we can go on a little date to the Finchwick Fair. Isn't that cute? I feel like this episode is like slightly subtitled like, oh, cute things are happening. We made a friend. Our boyfriend is actually going to come and stay with us for a bit and come on a date with us to Finchwick, which also should help with our aspiration. And we've got an entry for the Finchwick Fair, a fruit pie. So maybe we'll even win like a ribbon. That would be fun. Oh my god. Did our nemesis just steal our pie stand? That's the green-haired woman that we hate. And that is her pie on the stand that I instructed Kyrie to put her pie. Where's our pie gone? Did our pie vanish? That's not our pie. Oh my god. I've been really upset if our pie vanished because we also could have eaten it. I'm also having her enter a flower in the flower contest because why not? More chances for wins. Also, I don't think I've ever actually entered the Finchwick Fair in any of my saves before, so it's kind of fun. And then we're going to go give Nerium a little snuggle. Honestly, this is definitely the most like demonstrative he has been of our relationship in... Yeah, you can like physical intimacy, that makes sense. You're a romantic, you like to be snuggled and kissed, cute. But it's definitely the most like demonstrative he's been in terms of like PDA in Henford. He's almost treating Kyrie like his legitimate girlfriend instead of like some random chick he met in the forest, and that is not why I thought you were coming inside. I thought you were coming to get a drink, but apparently no, they are heading off to make woo-woos in a cupboard. Classy. So I think we'll just forward wind through that and pick back up where Kyrie is popping to the grocery store because once again we do need to buy flour and stuff so we can keep baking, and also I think I might let her sell some of her produce that we can't do anything with. I feel like selling them one time at the fair is kind of legit. Also, I'm really worried about bills because we only had like 600 simoleons before, and so we've got like an extra 1,000. Oh my god, Abras. This dude has literally wandered up to us in the middle of town and started yelling at us in front of the grocery store owner. I mean, I know he's Nerium's dad and potentially he's pissed off that Nerium has temporarily moved out to come stay with us, but seriously, that is next level. I've never had anyone be so aggressive to another sim as Abras is to Kyrie. So we've asked Nerium what he thinks about his dad, and he said he thinks he's pretty cool, which I don't think Kyrie is going to understand. Nerium has seen his dad be horrible to her on multiple occasions. He's come to stay with her supposedly to like get away from it all. And I kind of think she's like, I don't get why you keep defending him. And he is continuing to stick up for his dad. Maybe he's like, he works hard for this town, he works hard for our family, you know, you have to give him a break. Definitely the kind of stuff his mum used to tell him his whole life. And this has taken quite a turn for our young lovers, stroke, whatever the hell they are. They have just lost a big chunk of friendship, and now Nerium's like, why does it have to be like this? Weren't we having such a nice time? And seriously, guys, I think they're going to go woo-woo in a bush. Like, this is not how we deal with our problems. This is definitely not how we deal with having, like, shouting confrontations in public. Just behave thyselves, honestly. This is not the date exactly I was hoping for. We did get our socialisation goals done because we yelled at each other a bunch, and that technically counts. Oh, gross, dude. Just wander out and fart at her. Kyrie seems into it, which honestly just makes me sad for the kind of experience I've given her, where, like, that was a really good date for her. She got to come out in public, she got to hang out with her boyfriend. I finally got to complete the first milestone from the soulmate aspiration. I imagine the others are going to be a long time coming. For now, we need to pivot back to the essentials of survival, and we have got stuff to sell, and the fair has finished, but I didn't get a notification about whether or not we won anything, which makes me kind of sad, because I was really hoping we might win a ribbon, or I don't know. I mean, we got the overachiever trait. No, I don't think I want that. That's more of a Eden thing. Kyrie just wants to, like, get by and, you know, be loved, I think. But we did. We won a first place ribbon. I think for the flower, we'll go and check when we put it up in our house. And I suspect our pie is gone forever. But what can you do? We're just going to try and sell our flowers and stuff as quickly as possible. It started snowing, which I think means it is winter, which means everything is going to get much harder. And also we're going to have to spend way more time inside. So I might have a little go at reformatting the barn a bit, just updating it a tad. I don't want to spend too much money because we do have bills, so we're going to try and keep back at least like 1,500, but I reckon I can do something. I'm trying to keep it within the realms of like stuff that she would be able to move around, so I'm not going to make any massive structural changes. Just going to add in some new bits of furniture, so maybe that coffee bag sofa, that feels plausible for her. Move the fridge over because it was really annoying me how long it takes her to get from the fridge to the kitchen, so I've moved that to the right end and given ourselves sort of like a little living room area with one of our bouquets on it. That's kind of cute. Feels much homier now. Maybe a rug in the bedroom, some art, a little storage area, and our first place Finchwick ribbon for the flower contest. Some curtains just to soften it down a bit. And I feel like it feels much homier now. It feels much more, I don't know, like Kyrie's trying to make it feel cozy and homey ahead of the winter and ahead of Nerium coming to visit. I have officially invited him for a stay over, but he hasn't showed up yet. So I don't really know what to do about that. Yeah, maybe he got what he wanted at the fair and he's not going to come, but we'll see. For now though, we've got to get on with our chores because it is the morning and there is always so much to do, although it should be a little bit easier now that it's winter. Oh my god, did you just see that? Roll it back. We just got the baby thingy thing, so there is no contraception in Kyrie's life at the moment. I am just kind of letting them do their thing, and I do have Risky Woohoo on in my game. I think the chance of it being successful is like 15% or something, so it's quite likely at some point Kyrie is going to get knocked up, which is kind of part of the plan, but I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to have her do a test or anything. We're just going to ignore our symptoms. And was that the Grim Reaper? No, Grim is here. Nerium's here too, but we don't care about him. Please tell me you're not here for noodle soup. We were about to go remind them of their dinosaur heritage, and I think we're about to lose our best friend that we've had since we were a child, our chicken friend. I was not expecting this quite so soon, guys. I thought I had longer. I think she's also our only hen at the moment, and we can't even plead with death. Like, please, 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 please. All we have in life is this chicken we love and our shitty boyfriend. But no, Grim says it's noodle soup's time. To give him credit, Nerium is appropriately horrified, but I wasn't ready. Let's pour one out for Noodle Soup, who is going to the great pecking ground in the sky. Honestly, this is the end of an era, and Kyrie is devo, like genuinely devastated and needs a pee, but mostly devastated. So The grim noise does always like make me jump though. That and the cheerleading event are the two that I'm always like ugh, when I'm playing. Alright, Nerium's come to give us a hug, which is something, but could you please leave us alone because we really need to pee. Geralt's become a rooster. Don't care right now, Geralt. You're not a chicken. You can't be laying no eggs for me. Yeah, my poor chicken. Nerium's really trying to distract us and thinking about rings. He better not propose. That would ruin my plans. Also, he's non-committal, so that shouldn't happen. But all of his flirtation is actually not sufficient to break Kyrie's malaise. And I think as she heads to cry in bed, we might cut this episode there in memory of Noodle Soup, and also because we've got to 15 minutes and that's normally where I try and cut myself off. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video where I guess we'll find out if we're pregnant. We'll see how Nerium's visit plays out, and we'll try and play out some of the things you left in comments last time. Always appreciate it. If you're down there and you want to leave me a like, subscribe to my channel, whatever, that would be awesome. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Love you, bye.